Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video. Hope everybody still got their faith. Pray to the man this morning. Know the man gonna change what you working on to be changed in your life. Know that you protected. Know that you cared for. Know that you confident. And know that you always being watched and loved on. I got a message I want to bring to y'all this morning about hearing God. When we get these good thoughts, these thoughts that come from God, letting us know to do certain things, to change our ways, to make ourselves better, to get ourselves from under fire, to guide us to the path that we need. We all know that very few of us seek out God unless we going through something. That's when we finally seek God out. When we think we can't bear no more, or when we tired of going through something, then we seek God out. The seeking part is fine and dandy because we none gonna find him unless we seek him. You have to seek him to find him. When God talks to us, we feel these things in our heart. It touches us a certain way. When we know God is talking to us, we always gonna feel it. We always gonna feel it. Anybody out there, God has talked to everybody. I want you to think about it though. Go back and think about the times that God has talked to you, if you can remember. And think about how you felt in that moment. Because this is the supreme, this is the creator, almighty, creator of all things. The heart, H-E-A-R-T. If you hear God, you hear God in that ear right there. You'll hear God in that ear right there within your heart. God will lead us to where we need to be. God will make people say what we need to hear. God will create circumstances to allow you to beat him, to be in his presence. We have to have the hunger. We have to have the want. We can't sit back and wait on God to come pick us up and just carry us and make everything okay. God's kingdom is within you. God's kingdom is within you. Everything you ever could need is already inside of you. All of these experiences we go through from childhood shapes and molds us. It doesn't seem like it because some people go through worse circumstances. Some people go through different things than others do growing up. And that's only because we all have different places on this earth. We all have different purposes. We all have different reasons to be here. We all have different things to do. Excuse me. So that word different is always in God's plan. He don't want us all the same. God can't shape his world the way he wanted if we all are the same. We all have to have individual purposes, individual likes, individual places that we like to go. It's all designed exactly like that. But we have to get into the understanding and knowing of that. We got to get into the understanding and knowing that God is in control. We got to know that when these evil spirits come our way, we shouldn't entertain them. We have to know that. God knows all. We have to start understanding our place and what we are meant to be doing. And I can guarantee you, none of us is meant to be doing bad. None of us are meant to be suffering. None of us are meant to be living an undesired life. We all are meant to prosper. All of us. Each and every one of us. We all are meant to live good lives. Peace, joy. It's either we wake up and understand that we're our heavens, if we create it, or we're our hells, if we create it. It's really what you want. It's really what you want. And you have to understand this. God, when you're using discernment, discernment is simply this. It's not trying to figure out all of the attachments to something. Discernment is simply this. Is it good for me or is it not? That's how you use your discernment. Is it good for me or is it not? And you take your pick through your discernment. When God talks to you, you should feel it in your heart. A feeling should come upon you that you haven't felt before. Everything of God is good and everything of God is love. A lot of people mix up things of the devil, things of evil with God. When God say, let there be light, he wasn't talking about the sun and the moon. God was talking about light and love amongst all of this darkness. Pay attention and do your homework if you think that's not right. Because the light you talking about is on the fourth day. This world was full of darkness. God is so supreme now to where the light is more light than darkness in the world as we speak. As we speak. And it's changing rapidly every day because people are waking up and understanding that they were caught in darkness. A lot of darkness. It's like we was in darkness and we didn't even know we was in darkness type of thing, you know. Some things we knew, but once you start to awaken, it's critical information that God reveals to you. It's real critical information that you get, man, that you understand that, wow, I was doing this? No way in the world I'm doing this. And that's how that begins to change and shape you. Some people are conscious. Some people are not. The best way for me to put it is like this. if you are conscious, you should be operating just out of love. You shouldn't be judging people. You shouldn't be criticizing people. You shouldn't be showing anger to people. You should be just simply operating out of love. If that takes for you not to say a word, that's fine and dandy. As long as you operating out of love and not out of anger. You have to understand that we are the rulers of our world. Once we unlock the God within us, God guides us. Where we need to be, to say what we need to say, to do what we need to do, all of these things. So if anybody, if you out there right now and you are still facing difficulties, you still facing things that you don't know why they're happening to you. Why me? You going through things that I wish this would just be over with. You going through things, man, I just didn't know it was going to end up like this. I don't like it. Pray and ask God to remove them things from you. To remove those thoughts, to remove those situations, to remove whatever it is that you need removing. God is there to help you through the hardships. When you understand the love of God, it allows you to see the God in other people. And this is without people letting the God out of them. You just know we all have God within us. You just understand that just as well as you went through your hardships, that's exactly what that person is going through. We got old souls on this earth and we got younger souls. You know, we all are different. We're all not the same. We ain't all been here, you know, the same amount of time. So the old souls understand that when we encounter a situation that we've encountered over and over again, that we can go about that situation different, despite anything. It's energy. Some of us old souls, we tend to not understand that. You know, we tend to, you know how you got a little remote control car and when you get to the wall, it just boom, boop, 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 boop. That's all they keep doing. Some of us, we do that. We do that and we drive ourselves crazy, or we create chaos in our world because that's all we're doing. Instead of trying to open the left cabinet door, got to open the right one for some new results. You got to remember that. If you do things the way you have been doing them, you're going to get the same results that you have been getting. Now, if that's a good thing for you, then that's a good thing for you. But for the people that have been going through situations and encountering difficulties over and over and over again, because you've been assessing it the same way over and over and over again, it's time for a new approach. It's time for a pause. Examine that and go about that a different way. That's how we change the world. That's how we change things. People don't invent things by just doing the same thing over and over. They got to try so many different kind of things, you know. They got to try it so many different kind of ways before they, booyah, that's it right there. We got it. But you have to know that, and we should know that already. We should know that already. Whenever you, if you love spaghetti, and you go to the buffet and they out of spaghetti sauce, what's the first thing you gonna do? You gonna go ask them people, y'all out of spaghetti, can you put some more spaghetti in there? That's all you gotta do with God. That's all you have to do with God. Same thing, same principle, and that's exactly how it is with God. But we don't know that because we don't know that we are that close to God. We this close to God, man. God is within us, each and every one of us. He's within us. That's how close we are. So for you to look for God somewhere else, I don't know what you're thinking about. God is within you. God is within you. We all have a piece of God within us. He made it like that. He designed it just like that. We have to start knowing that. Some people don't even love themselves, man. You know, some people don't take care of themselves. And that's not right. That's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take care of ourselves. We're supposed to nurture ourselves, man. We're supposed to take time with ourselves. We're supposed to groom ourselves. We're supposed to keep ourselves right. Take time to love on yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. The man said, this is how the cross goes. You love yourself and you get that love of God. You love yourself and you get that love of God. And after you do that, you spread that love. You spread that love, and that's how the cross goes. That's exactly how the cross goes. Think about it. That's real. That's real things there. You're going to feel God in that E-A-R right here. H-E-A-R-T. When God talks to you, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your heart. It's going to tug at you. It's going to tug at you. You know, a lot of us have God in us right now, and we're going against it because the God in us is because the God in us is telling us to leave certain things alone, stop doing this. I don't want you doing that. Let's go about this different. Like the God in some of us is full-fledged, and we don't even realize that. We think we operate by ourselves, you know, autopilot or something. I just wanted to bring this message, man. Whenever God talks to you, you're going to feel it. So whenever you run across these encounters where you think God is talking to you, if you feeling it in your heart, God is talking to you. God is talking to you. Remember this, the devil can't talk to you through your heart. The devil can't talk to you through your heart. The only thing the devil can do is plant a thought and allow you to hurt your own heart, to hurt yourself. God can talk to you through your heart. That's something the devil can't do. Protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ear. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Till next time, baby. Love everybody. Sky Prophet. Peace out.